Welcome back, guys. Today I want to go over something with you guys, and I apologize about being late and not posting some of my gun videos. I've been trying to get some stuff in my life back to some kind of normal and this and that. But this right here, I want to show you some grips that I got from my Taurus. This is a 627 357 Magnum. It's a pretty good 7-shot 357 Magnum. It's a pretty nice, pretty good little revolver. It's got a 6.5-inch barrel on it, and it's ported. 7-shot, like I said. But this right here is about the grips that I got, guys. These right here are the eBay grips from Thailand. I'm sure some of you guys have seen some of these, and if you haven't seen them on, some of the guys, because a lot of guys, they don't like Taurus, and that's fine. But for you guys that does have these revolvers, these Taurus revolvers, this might be a route that you guys might be interested in checking out. As for a nice set of wooden grips that don't cost a lot of money. I think I paid $62. I think it's what I paid for these. And then I think it's $5.99 for shipping. The only downfall about these grips, guys, that comes from Thailand, it takes about 3 weeks to a month to receive them, but they do come in, and they're shipped in a real nice box, and they got bubble wrap, and they have some inserts inside of the little box that make sure there's no kind of nick in or any way for these to be damaged. I mean, they're pretty good. They're not Altamont grips or anything like that, but I mean, they're pretty nice for what you're paying for. I mean, it's an option for these revolvers, guys. That's kind of what I'm saying. I mean, it's not perfect. To get these to be perfect, it's not so bad right here. And on the the seam that goes down right here, but on the back right here, it does have a little bit of a gap right here that needs to be. I think you need to go through there on the inside of these right here and Dremel it down a little bit. It's more pronounced on these grips that I have right here than the other set that I have for my 44 Magnum. But I put these on right here before I do some tinkering to the grips to get them to, to fit on here correctly, perfect the way they should be. But it just needs to be, dremeled down or to get it to fit right. I mean, it's not perfect. And these are made to fit all these trackers, all these different models. So I'm sure they're not perfect. You're going to have to work with them a little bit. But I do like the way they look. They have a nice wood grain to them, guys. It's got the newer Taurus logo. And the checkering is pretty good. It's a nice set of grips for the money. I mean, less than $67, $68 or whatever it is. You might have to wait a little bit, but a nice set of wood grips for your, combat style grips for your revolver. I like them. So, but anyway, you've seen these grips right here. All right, this right here is my Taurus Model 44 Magnum. It's got a 6.5-inch barrel on it also, and it's ported. It's got a fluorescent, whatever, kind of insert, high reflective insert. I don't know if it's a sticker or what, but anyway, this is the set of grips that I bought for it a while back. I'm not sure if it's from the same seller, but both of these grips did come from Thailand. I'm not really a fan of, you know, how it's kind of dark up here, and then it goes to more of a, there's only one spot on the grips. It goes to a lighter colored. I would like it to be one way or the other, but I mean, you know, you can't always get what you want. So, but it's kind of the same style, the same kind of checkering of the other grips. These right here fit a little bit better. There's a little bit of wear mark. I'm not sure if you can kind of see, if you can see right here, that I didn't really like. But I paid about the same price for these right here. I mean, they're not perfect, but, you know, but for a set of Taurus revolvers, you know, I'm not going to complain. I mean, you know, these right here ain't high dollar revolvers anyway, so I can care less. So I'm not going to go put $100+ grips on them, you know, to try to act like it's something that it's more than what it is. But they have been 100% reliable. These two revolvers have. So, I mean, you know, they don't have the great triggers, you know, and all that as like a Smith & Wesson or a Colt, as some of my other Colts and my Smith & Wessons. But if I'm going outside to shoot off the back porch, or if I'm going to where it's going to be bad weather or something, or outside that I don't care about it, you know, getting kind of wet or anything like that, I'm not taking my Smith & Wessons and my Colts out there in the weather. So that's the reason why I do have these. So that way I can still have fun if it's not that great of weather outside. But anyway, like I said, these right here are about the grips. But for a value-minded guys out there that actually has these Taurus revolvers, this right here is not a tracker model. This right here is just a regular model 44. It just happens to be in a 6.5 inch version, but they have a 4-inch version of this also. It's one of the newer models, you know, the Bainbridge, Georgia models, and I haven't had any kind of problem out of this revolver. But you know but these grips are available, guys. I mean, you know, they're on eBay, and you have to wait a little bit to get them. But as you could see, you know, they're pretty nice. I mean, you know, just as nice as anything else that you would buy for that price. Yeah, I mean, they're not, you know, showpieces, but, you know, a freaking Taurus ain't a showpiece either. But yeah, there's that one. And here's this one again. Yeah, but I'm just going to have to go back in here and do a little bit of dremeling to close that up right there, to get it to fit perfect. But I don't care. Hell, I might just leave it the way it is. I don't. That don't bother me with a Taurus revolver. I mean, you know, I'm not taking anything away from the revolver now. Any kind of, I'm not saying anything that it's not reliable, or if it's not worth the money or anything like that. I'm not saying that, guys. This right here is a real nice. They're real nice revolvers for. I'm just saying they're not showpieces. I mean, you're not going to go take this out and impress your buddies and this and that, but this right here, if you're not worried about the beautiful, you know, trigger jobs that's in them and this and that, if you're wanting a revolver that's going to work, these right here is going to do the job for you. I'd stay away from the 8-shot, that 608 version. I mean, they might have got their stuff together or whatever with the Taurus, but I would stick with the 5 and 6 shot preferably. But this right here happens to be a 7-shot, the 627 model, and it has been 100% reliable. But if you go with a 5 and a 6 round Taurus revolver, I don't think you're going to have a problems. I mean, you can go out and buy one tomorrow and have all kind of damn problems. But I'm just saying, on average, the 5 and 6 shot Taurus revolvers are good to go. This one right here has been good to go, and I've got about I got about 300 rounds actually out of this one, and then I got maybe 250, 200, something like that, because 44 Magnum is expensive, and the 357 is not as much as the 44 Magnum to shoot. But I mean, it's for everything that's going on right now, the price is on up there too. But I'm just saying, these two revolvers right here have been 100% reliable. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy or get something out of these grips, that you might be looking for a set of these grips or something like it, and you can get these. I'm just saying, I mean, it's worth a look at, even if you don't want them. You might be more of a, get you a set of hoe grips. That's what I have on my, hold on, guys. Give me 1 second. All right. I got a set of, I got an older model. This right here is a 44 Magnum 4-inch tracker model. I got a set of nice hoe grips on this one. I'm going to take these off real quick in a few minutes, and I'm going to see if it actually fits on the older model 44 Magnum tracker. This is the NRA edition. It's one of the older models, but I'll do a separate video with these grips on here if they fit. So stay tuned for that. So if you guys have one of these and you kind of want a wood grip option, and you're not a big fan of the Hogue rubber grips, because this right here actually came with like the old school rubber, I guess they called it a gripper style that had like the ribs in it. And this right here was about the only thing that I could find aftermarket wise for this revolver at the time, before I bought these for this tracker. But I'm gonna swap them out and see if they fit. So that way, if you guys have this model right here, a 4-inch older model tracker, 44 Magnum style, if they will fit. And if they do, I'll make a video right after this one right here. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys, if you have seen these on eBay, I want you guys to know that don't be scared off by them because they're in Thailand and you got to wait for them, thinking that you're going to get your money stolen or whatever from you. They come in a nice little box. It takes about 3 weeks to get them, but they do come in, and they're pretty good. I mean, I know I keep saying, I mean, they're not a high dollar or whatever, but they do serve the purpose, and they do look pretty good. I will give it that. They make these Taurus revolvers half-ass presentable, if you know what I mean. But anyway, I appreciate you guys watching, and I'm going to get y'all guys more gun videos. Like I said, I got some stuff going on right now, and I got me a fair amount of money saved up, and I'm looking at specific guns that's kind of been hard to find, or they've been out of stock. That's what I mean to say. But since I got a little bit of money saved up and all that, be on the lookout here before too long for some real nice some real nice guns that's going to be coming on the channel in the next week or two. And I promise you guys, I apologize for slacking on my gun content, and I won't be doing that no more. Thank you guys for watching. Y'all guys have a great day.